Talking about fingers being crossed, Jesus Christ. Originals Festival in South London. Original Festival in South London halted as fans injured by crowd crush. Crowd crush at Originals Festival. There were rumours that it was a stabbing is why the festival got cancelled, but the police cleared up and said it wasn't a stabbing. It was just people being too unruly. People being too unruly. Let me read the article for you. It says the South London Festival reportedly had to close early after several fans were injured during a crush. Police officers were forced to cordon off sections of Crystal Palace Park to help people leave the original festivals on Sunday, this past Sunday. One festival goer described being trampled on and left traumatized. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but left traumatized after she was trapped under the crowd for several minutes. By the way, no lessons have been learned from the Ashake concert in the Electric Ballroom, innit? In Brixton. No lessons have been learned, man. People died out there, bro. I've been there before, and it's been crazy in the beginning. At the front to get in. The crowd control, the doors in general, horrible, horrible situation. So nobody's learned from all of that. People are still being unruly. People are still being fucking uncivilized and just doing the nonsense. Taking to social media following the incident, she explained her face and chest was stamped on after a group had decided to ram the festival's entrance and did not care about who was in front of them. The mother, who explained she was attending a festival, said, "I got crushed, physically stamped on." By the way, how else can you get crushed? Huh? Why this fucking clarification? Why this distinction? How else can you get crushed? Of course you're going to get crushed physically. That's how people get crushed, no? Anyway, it was not just me. I went with my sister and her two friends. My sister's friend got crushed, trampled on to a point where she got her ribs stepped on. Yikes. She continued, "I feel people's feet stepping and jumping and running all over me. I was screaming for help. People were clambering and dropping all over me." Jesus Christ. In those moments, you can't be screaming for help. You gotta try and get up as fast as possible. In those type of moments, you can't be too preoccupied with help. You gotta just try and get up as fast as possible. Because if you stay, the longer you stay on the ground, the more danger there is that you could get stepped on properly and it could be lights out for you. So you gotta try and get up as soon as possible. Fighting back tears, the festival goer added that she feared for her life. God almighty, God bless this woman, man. And had screamed so much that the breath in her chest was cool. Yo, man, honestly, London is the home of bad vibes. People are going to festivals, right? People are going to festivals and they're getting their solar plex. They're getting their fucking rib cage stepped on and crushed. So much so that they kind of ran out of breath. They ran out of absolute breath to fucking speak or do anything. Absolutely heinous situation. Shadid, someone could have crushed my ribs. Anything could have happened to me. And I was just thinking, oh, who's going to look after my son? I got to get back to my son. Paramedics are understood to have treated 2 people in the scene for minor injuries. The Metropolitan Police in Stanford, they told the Standard, officers assisting the event organizers at the park in fucking Crystal Palace. The force explained no arrests were made. A number of festivals have been already taken place at Crystal Palace Bowl this summer, including a big smoke pop created by Skepta, I'm assuming. But let's check some of the videos. This is the worst bit, actually. The video clips are kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. And it makes my people them look a bit away. I'm not gonna lie. It makes my people them look a bit away. Look at the fucking pandemonium outside or just near the entrance of Originals festivals. Look at how crazy people got. Like, how much does it cost to go to that festival? I'm going to say it's probably under £100, right? It's a daytime festival, probably under £100. Like, is it really worth all of that? Like, not wanting to pay it? Because I'm assuming all those people that rushed the gates were probably people that didn't have tickets. I'm assuming. That's how it usually works. In my time, back in the day of like rushing fucking festivals, you usually do that when you don't have a ticket. Or in some cases, if the festival starts doing a madness because they oversold tickets, they're like, you know what, 1 in, 1 out. When they start doing that sort of nonsense, that's when people get a bit unruly. Because like, hold on, how is it 1 in, 1 out when I fucking purchase a ticket? You know, I understand that kind of situation, but still, is there anything at fucking original festivals that should be requiring people to stump stampede at the entrance. Like, honestly, are people that desperate to see fucking Harvey from fucking So Solid perform? Really? Like, come on, man. Have some fucking decorum. Have some class. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. Maybe the queue, they were taking too long to let people in, and some people are getting unruly, but I'd love to know the reason why people rushed the gates. I'd love to know. Maybe most likely I could assume they probably did oversell the event, and then they started telling people, hey, it's 1 in, 1 out, and people are like, nah, no way, 1 in, 1 out. I paid for my ticket. But that is so fucking crazy, because legitimately somebody could have died, man. The amount of people that were at the front of those gates going crazy, Jesus Christ, it's a miracle no one really got seriously injured. Here's another video. Another angle.
Get back! Get back! Back that way! Get back! Move away! Get back!
The caption says, people nearly died in here. Mad thing. I hope anyone who was hurt has a speedy recovery. Stampede settings. Stampede settings. It's fucking crazy. Stampede hype. Fucking hell. Look at that. Look at that guy. He looks completely delirious, tired, exhausted, in pain. Can you imagine, bro? The weight of all those Air Force Ones. Huh? Could you imagine the weight of all those fucking I don't know, Acne sneakers? Could you imagine the weight of all those McQueen sneakers? All the weight of those Christian Dior's? The weight of all those Asics and shit? Fucking hell.
Calm down! Hey yo! Hey yo!
And some people running, right? I'm sure they ain't got tickets. You see the kids running across the screen? I think those kids are the ones that don't have tickets. So you quickly run in, and because I've been the person that's got unlucky. I've been the person where everyone bum rushes the fucking gate to rush in, and then I'm the one that gets grabbed because I'm fucking slow. You know? I'm like, fucking hell! Everyone else runs. Like, come on, man! Like, they just run away, and you got to be the one that's got grabbed up. Either you get chucked out, or you have to pay. Everyone else gets in for free. It's fucking annoying. So those kids that just ran past the camera, they probably didn't have any tickets. So, but then again, I just can't imagine going to a place like that, because I think the places where I've been like that for a festival, I bum rushed the crowd or bum rushed, the gates, was because I was trying to buy a ticket when I got there. But these kids nowadays are a bit mad. They're gonna go all the way there with no ticket and no money, wanting to have like a free night out, like a free day out with no pee. Not even enough money to buy like a drink for themselves. Or maybe the money that they're going to spend on a ticket, they'd rather spend it for a drink. I don't know. But I find that a bit weird, man, to leave your house with not a fucking penny in your pocket. Like, I find that fucking insane, personally. But what do I know? It's a lot of fucking people in it. A lot of fucking... I get why, like, maybe the older you get, because I love festivals, I love clubs, I love going out. But when I see these type of crowds, I understand why some people don't like going out. I understand why some people avoid crowds. I understand some people avoid festivals. They avoid any large gathering of people. Because you aren't really in control, you know? You're not really in control. You're at the behest or at the mercy of everyone else's limbs, everyone else's fucking enthusiasm, everyone else's fucking delirium. You're not really, you know what I mean? You don't really have any control of your surroundings. If people decide to go crazy and start stampeding where you're standing with your fucking drink in your hand, it's lights out for you. You know what I mean? Fucking airbrush t-shirts, GoFundMes, doves in the air and shit. You're done. You know what I mean? You're going to meet fucking Tupac. It's a fucking madness. So I get why people don't like going out in big crowds, because there's a little bit, it gets a little bit crazy sometimes. Here's another angle inside somewhere, right? Another angle inside somewhere. Look at all the stuff that was happening. Crazy. Oh no, this wasn't inside. This was outside to get inside. It looks like it. That little gazebo thing, I imagine, is the place where people were getting searched and shit. So most likely, I think I'm gonna guess here. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say, although Original Festivals has a good reputation, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It usually goes off with a hitch for the most part. This is probably the first year I've heard a bit of a mazza concerning fucking Odd Original Festivals. I'm gonna guess and I'm gonna predict. Most likely, this issue was caused by them overselling the event. Them either overselling the event or ticket scalpers, whatever they're fucking called, but selling a bunch of fake tickets. Because maybe it sold out early. A bunch of people sold a bunch of fake tickets, and all those extra people came down anyway. And then they realized when they got there, the event was obviously sold out, and they bought a fake ticket, and it was obviously over capacity. That's what I think happened, but I could be wrong.
Oh my God! It's coming like that wireless festival. What hair?
By the way, I wonder how many girls are going to talk about getting grips up, because that's a mad thing. Is what happens at festivals. When it gets really busy like this, creepo sex pesty guys, they get to feeling. Their hands get to fucking moving around. So I bet you we're going to hear some reports of some girls saying, yeah, I got felt up, I got sexually assaulted. Unfortunately, you're going to hear this type of story. So, oh man, my people.
That's where. Fucking hell!
Could you imagine your leg getting caught underneath that? That's a door of a poor cabin or something, right? Could you imagine? Oh my God, look at that. That's a poor cabin loo, isn't it? A poor cabin that what, exploded? Got knocked over? And that's all the stuff that's in the loo. That's all like the gel, the liquid, the fucking thing that you're meant to like flush with. Fucking hell. So there's probably like human feces all over the floor right here. It's probably all caca. People's caca, people's doo-doo. Oh, people's wee-wee and shit. Oh, God almighty, man. God almighty.
Sorry.
Security, man. Unk is fucking flabbergasted. Jesus Christ. Imagine losing your phone here and trying to find it. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently receiving a technical fault.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's shaking their head. The event's got lock off. Everyone's shaking their head. Fucking, and imagine if you weren't involved in all the fucking entry madness. You're just having a good time in the front. You had no idea what was going on. And then suddenly the fucking music fucking stops. Jesus, so annoying.
We will resume the show shortly. If we just have your patience, we're going to resume the show shortly after we have figured out our technical fault. Thank you.
Fucking hell, that's a lot of niggas, man. That's a lot of fucking niggas out there. A lot of fucking niggas out there. Oh, yo. And then going on TikTok, seeing some other videos. Look at the TikTok. Look at this.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save
Holy
£50
shit.
per person.
Holy
That's
shit.
£200 off for a
Oh
family.
my God, bro. All that piss and
We've got
shit.
millions.
Oh, yo. Yeah, look, that's a poor cabin that got knocked over. That's a poor cabin that got knocked over right there. Imagine if you were in there. Imagine if you were in there taking a shit. Imagine if you were in there taking a fucking doo-doo and then you just getting knocked about. And then the door flung open with you and your fucking trousers around your ankles. Fucking hell. Your little Nike tech suit fucking shorts around your ankles. Skid marks all over your fucking Cortez fucking underwear. Fucking blue liquid all over your fucking Christian Dior sneakers. Madness.
Not happy. Originals Festival got locked up. KNT.
And to be fair, there's a bunch of girls there. It looks like a vibe. I don't know. There's a lot. I see a lot of people that are of age and shit. A lot of melanin and stuff. You know what I mean? I see shoulders and batties and stuff. It should be fun, man. Go enjoy. Get a little drink on. You know what I mean? Talk to some yaks. You get me? Get your little adrenaline going. You know? Instead, everyone's fucking trying to cause trouble. Damn. This never happened at Primavera, right? I've been to Primavera Festival a couple of times. I've been to a bunch of festivals here a couple of times. I didn't see this ever happening at Primavera, by the way. This never happened at Primavera. This never happened at Primavera.
Looks like this.
I wonder what the difference is. I wonder what the difference is between this and Primavera.
Gonna get locked off.
Definitely.
Definitely gonna get locked off. Definitely.
And the sad thing as well, I heard, allegedly this Originals Festivals, I've never been there before, but allegedly they're saying that Originals Festivals is usually a festival that's marketed towards like the over 30s, right? And it's so it plays a particular type of music, and allegedly it's a very popular festival for young black people all across the UK. So people were coming down from Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, all of that shit to come to Originals Festival because it's well, you know, it's got a good reputation, it's well liked and stuff, and whatever else it may be. And for that particular music that you're into, boom, you go to this festival. And then imagine coming down from Birmingham. Imagine coming down from Newcastle, from fucking Scotland, wherever you came down from. If you're in London, it's annoying. But if you came down specifically for this, you book hotel, Airbnb, outfits. Ooh, you're going to be so pissed off. So pissed off when it gets locked off.
You need to open the door.
Also that bit we saw at the beginning is the entrance, I'm guessing. So they weren't letting people through, and everyone just like bum rushed the door. I'm assuming they probably oversold this. That's what likely happened, I reckon. Or they just didn't have any control over the crowd. I don't know. Big up this guy. He's got his priorities in order. He's got the fucking Cat Prankster there.
Not happy.
Fucking hell. Damn. Oh yeah, look at that. Those people waiting outside, innit?
We cannot escape, we cannot come out.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Look at how packed everybody else is. Look at my guy. Look at my guy trying to mug the camera. Look at my guy trying to mug the camera. Fair play. But look how packed everybody is. Jesus Christ, bro. That's giving me fucking claustrophobic. Just even from looking from here. Fucking hell.
Mama.
Originals Festival in Pop Brixton Locker. Puff. When
Ooh, what's that?
Originals Festival in Pop Brixton Locker. Puff. When grown men and women can't afford a ticket, Rich.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Don't say grown men and women. Let's be real. The majority of people who probably didn't turn up with a ticket were men. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's not try and like do the whole like, you know what I mean, equality shit. Like, let's be real. The majority of people there that arrived with no ticket, I would say you put them in the character of mandem. I would say, just speaking, you know, openly and freely and whatnot, I would assume most people that didn't come with tickets were the guys. Raw, the sign. Oh no. Look at the sign. Show cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances beyond our control. We are clearly And there's someone's hair on the floor. Someone's weave. Fucking hell. R.I.P. R.I.P. Anyway, all this to say the following. what's the cause of this then? Because I'm in two minds. Are we gonna say in general that us niggas just have no fucking decency and class, no fucking chill, and we just sometimes turn up and get fucking aggy and argy-bargy and annoying and fucking whatever? Or is this a case of just poor organization? I'm going to say the latter. I'm going to say the latter because from what I read online, from what I've seen online, Originals Festival is usually on point. This happens every year. There's usually no issues like this in previous years. So I think this particular year was just one of those years where things got out of hand. They probably oversold tickets. Scalpers probably oversold tickets. Fake ones. Security weren't on point on a day. And people are really warm and they kind of got a bit crazy. But I don't think this is a reflection on us niggas in the first place. Or overall. I don't think so. I think in other events where it's patterned properly, where there's good organization, there's good crowd control, blah blah blah, security know what they're doing, it runs without a hitch. There was that festival called what's it called? R&B and Slow Jams. Don't get me wrong, it was in Barking Park. I don't know where this one was, Originals. I know that was in Barking Park or something. That might, maybe the R&B and Slow Jams was different because it was in Barking Park and that's a bit out of the ends. It's a little bit in the middle of nowhere. It's not really, it's kind of, you know, far east. So maybe some people, all the ragamuffins maybe don't want to go there. And because it's R&B and Slow Jams, you immediately exclude a large swath of the ragamuffin liability black population. Because not everybody likes slow jam. I personally love slow jams, right? I'm the type of person that would listen to a slow jam playlist when I'm in a gym, but most people don't. Most people prefer to listen to like more, you know, more juk, you know, twerking music. So maybe, oh yeah. So maybe that's the reason why people were, you know, going a bit crazy over there and letting themselves go a bit nuts. But I don't know, man. I just see a lot of nyash and stuff and hers. I just would have been happy just to be, you know, looking and oogling. Oh, look at the queue. South-facing entrance. Look at that fucking queue of people to get in there. That's fucking a madness. Buzz balls everywhere. Buzz balls and apple juices. You know, us and apple juices and mixers and stuff. People going fucking nuts and crazy. But yeah, it looked crazy, man. Look at people jumping over. People getting stepped on. Crowd controls all over the place. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. People just not giving a business, innit?
Jet2 holiday. Jet2 holiday.
Jet2 holiday. Jet2 holiday. Jet2 holiday. Step on my head. Step on my ribs. Step on my bum. Step on my head. Step on my pussy, yo, step on my dicky, yo, step on my bum bum, yo, step on my crepes, yo, step on my head, yo, take off my weave, yep, I'm gonna die at festival, I'm gonna die at festival, I'm gonna die at festival, I'm gonna die at a festival, I'm gonna die at 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 festival, shake, twerk. Anyway, pick up everybody. Big up everybody. I don't know who to blame. I hope it's not a nigger thing. Hope it's just a, you know, extenuating circumstances. Hope it's not a bad omen for knowing your carnival happening this weekend. Those of you that go, prayers and thoughts, fingers crossed, all of that malarkey, you get me? Hopefully it's safe for all of you that go. And I hope this is just a one-off affair. That's not a reflection on us in general as people. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers blood clot. Cross.